Good afternoon. I'm Laura Cortés Rico and I will present the work Let's Talk with Our Hands, a phenomenological approach to multidisciplinary work, by Tania Pérez Bustos and me, Laura Cortés Rico. Thank you for listening. Here we exhibit a phenomenological and situated approach to the question of how do we, can we, and should we reorganize our methods and practices to integrate different stakeholders in the very beginning. Specifically, the case corresponds to the research project Knowledge Dialogues in the Creation of Crafted Tangible Interfaces for the Interaction with Mobile Devices. We used the design of tangible, crafted interfaces as a pragmatic way to motivate knowledge dialogues between engineering, from a computational digital perspective, and crafting, particularly textiles. Tangible interfaces are those which have digital and physical components, so digital information can be physically manipulated and represented through physical objects. Participants included multimedia engineering academics, students, professionals and teachers, anthropology researchers, and textile crafter masters. We belong to different communities of practice, with distinct methods and philosophies when conceiving, designing, and even using digital technologies. Therefore, the great challenge at the very beginning of the project was to grow a small community where all the stakeholders, crafters, engineers, and anthropologists felt part, identifying ourselves as co-creators of the same tangible interfaces. This confidence was possible from a phenomenological approach, getting bodily involved in the doings of the others by walking their spaces, experimenting with their materialities and tools, or learning terminology from their expertise. Accordingly, we developed workshops where engineers learned the basics of embroidery, macrame, and crochet, where anthropologists embroidered circuits, and crafters learned how does a speaker work, how to connect a basic circuit, or how to design an algorithm using flowcharts. In the end, we were able to shape 3 tangible interfaces, each developed collectively during a multi-session workshop led by an artisan and 2 engineering students, who work together hand in hand. All the interfaces have core textile and computational components, all of them required for the function of the interfaces. First, a knot at the speaker, where the knots shape a spiral with a conductive core in it. When an electrical signal travels through the spiral and a permanent magnet is approached spiral's center, the textile material used to make the knots vibrates and sounds. Second, a textile sampler. It's a patchwork with a mobile phone in the center. When the mobile rotates and points a particular patch, the phone displays the story of this specific patch and its embroiderer. Third, a crochet augmented ball to play a typical game in Colombia called Tingo Tingo Tango. This game is used to choose randomly someone in a group. The leader says, Tingo, 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 tango. While saying tingo, a physical object is rotated between the participants. The one with the object when the leader says tango is the one chosen. This tangible interface digitally augmented this game by wirelessly communicating the object, the crochet ball, with the mobile of the leader. To finish, we want to emphasize the design of tangible interfaces as a pragmatic way to provoke knowledge dialogues, rather than just obtain useful artifacts from an utilitarian, functional point of view. In all cases, the dialogues, through doing, interacting with the ways of making of the other participants, allowed us to feel part. Thank you for listening.